Hello students, today we are going to learn the poetry Father Returning Home. It is written by Dilip Chitre. Now let me tell you about the poet. Dilip Chitre is noted and influential bilingual poet. He worked in Marathi and English as well. The major themes of his work are exile, alienation, disintegration and death. In this poem, he shows loneliness of an old man in the modern society. It's an account of any old man who strives hard for the family, but no one is there to take care of him and to spend the time with him to understand his feelings. This poet is honored with prestigious Sahitya Akademi Award for his beautiful compositions and translations as well. This poem is taken from Traveling in a Cage. He depicts monotonous, dull and boring and equally pitiable daily routine of a suburban commuter and his father. So this is the portrait of a father. There are two scenarios, two situations in this poem. In the first part, where the father is outside, and in the next part, when he is at home. Friends, in Mumbai, we know that local trains are usually overcrowded. Look at the picture given on page number 117. This father is returning to home from his work and is traveling from local train. Worn and tired after working hard the whole day. He is silent. He does not speak with anyone. Of course, they are strangers, they are passengers, can't share anything. None of them will say goodbye after getting down. No one will wave at him. There's no heart-to-heart relation with anyone. So, among the crowd, he is alone. In the next situation, he reaches home, but neither he is greeted nor he is taken care of. Friends, home is the place where we expect love from the family. Comfort, emotional sharing, everything can be expected from family members. Caring, sharing, compassion makes the bond of love very strong. But unfortunately, this father does not get warm love. Moreover, he is ignored by his children. And he has to eat stale food and no one is there to communicate with him. No one is there to share anything to him. That is the pathetic condition of this old man and this tragic fact that he is alone in the crowd outside and he is alone in his own family as well. Mind you friends, parents are like God. They give us birth with love, they nourish us with love and try to fulfill our every desire. Spend their time, their energy, their resource and everything to make their children happy, to see their children happy. Their pleasure is bound with their children. They do every sacrifice for children and the only thing they expect in return, that is love. So, what if the children neglect them? How do they feel when their children do not respect their feelings? They are thirsty for the love only. How lonely do they feel when their children hurt their feelings? We are going to know it from this poem. Father Returning Home. We will read the poetry and discuss stanza-wise. My father travels on the late evening train, standing among the commuters in the yellow light. Suburbs slide past his unseen eyes. His shirt, his pants are soggy, and his black raincoat stained with mud, and his bag stuffed with books. It's falling apart. His eyes dim by age. Fed. We are going to read the explanation of the first stanza first. It's late evening and father is returning home from overcrowded train. He is a regular commuter of this local train. Suburbs are passing and he is waiting for his station. After working hard the whole day, he is lacking energy. So unable to speak to anyone. Moreover, they are strangers. We can see it. We can see his appearance. His shirt, pants are soggy and raincoat is stained with mud. and bag on his shoulders is stuffed with books. Eyesight has become weak due to old age. Now we are going to read the next stanza. Fared homewards through the humid moonlight monsoon night. Now I can see him getting off the train like a word dropped from a long sentence. He hurries across the length of grey platform. Across, he crosses the railway line and enters the lane. His chappals are sticky with mud and he hurries onwards. In the next stanza, we can see that he is moving towards his home. The poet sees him getting off the train like a word dropped from long sentence. Here we can see beautiful use of simile to bring the effect to the situation. After getting down from the train, he hurries for home through humid monsoon night. Thus, getting off, he hurries onwards and crosses the railway line, enters the lane, and chappals are sticky with mud as it is rainy season. Now, friends, how hard the life is, how hard his routine is. Still, he is running towards home to see his family. Let us see the next stanza. Home again, I see him drinking weak tea, eating a stale chapati, reading a book. Now, students, when he arrives home, no one welcomes him. The fact is that no one serves him, no one attends him. We can see that he is drinking weak tea and eating stale chapati, reading a book, as no one approaches to communicate with him, as if no one is interested talking with him. Here we can see how pitiable condition is this. His children seem to be practical and selfish. They have no feelings for their old father. They just don't care of him. Now we are going to read the next stanza. He goes to the toilet to contemplate man's estrangement from man-made world. Coming out, he trembles at the sink. The cold water running over his brown hands. A few droplets cling on the graying hair on his wrist. And his sullen children have often refused to share jokes and secrets with him. Now, students, we can see that he is deeply hurt. His children don't pay attention to him, don't care for him, share nothing with him, no jokes, no secret, no sharing, no interaction, and nothing. Lack of communication, which makes him lonely. In spite of having family, he is alone. That alienation is more painful. So he moves to the toilet and he starts thinking. While washing the hands, his hands are trembling due to old age. No one is there to support him. He realizes that he is alone in this man-made world, totally isolated. This is the agony of father. Old people are neglected in the family. Generally, they are treated like unwanted people. That is the grave social issue, students, which is highlighted by the poet. Now, the last stanza, he will go to the sleep. Now, he will go to sleep, listening to the static on the radio, dreaming of the ancestors and grandchildren, thinking of nomads entering a subcontinent through narrow paths. So, in the last stanza, we see that he goes to sleep and he prefers dreaming. He still loves to recall his past. He's still hopeful for his future. He's still optimistic. So alienation is a sad part of modern life that is highlighted by Dilip Chitre. This social issue makes more emotional and the poem seems heart-touching. Father, in fact, he is alone in this modern age due to lack of communication. We should spend quality time with family. That is the message from the poetry.